I had someone tell me, like, can I please buy one of your leggings? Like, trust me, you don't want
Trust us.
that. After a long day on the course, you don't want, like, I'm saving you.
Yeah. Me
like,
and Allie said,
please
that's how we're going to make our money, by selling game-worn spandex to weirdos.
There you go.
If the podcasting doesn't work out, you have to have a plan B.
Like, just go straight there. Not even OnlyFans. We're just going straight.
We're going to go straight to the selling.
Got it.
Hello.
What?
We're back with another episode of BFFR with Allie and Sid.
Make sure you're following us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, and you can always call the BFFR hotline at 1-833-TXT-BFFR.
That's 1-833-898-2337.
Or email us at feedback@bffrshow.com. The DMs have been very, very entertaining.
Popping off.
And the
and we
hotline.
can talk about all of the things because they're so good.
I know.
So keep them coming because we're laughing, we're crying with you, and we're trying to get you leveled up.
Yes. And our week, we've had a really good week because
we really have.
Sid planned the most epic birthday party for her two children, neither of which had a birthday right on that day or even week, but explain, Sid.
Cassius's birthday was on September 10th.
So not close at all.
Last year, but I was possibly having a mentee B and we didn't have the time. We were in like thick into the end of the season.
Yeah.
And he kept being like, when am I going to get my birthday party? And I was like, soon.
Here we are in June.
And then June, I was like, let's do it. I'm ready. And now Roux' birthday is June 28th. And I was like, let's have a joint birthday party. So I'm like not one for like other people that I don't know. And so.
And germs.
People. I'm really like not into germs. And I just feel like people you don't know and like kids you don't really know. I'm just like, whoa. And so we rented out the entire Sky Zone just for the kids.
If you don't know what Sky Zone is, because I didn't before, it is a trampoline park. And I have seen these on social media, and I knew Sid would bring the kids there sometimes, but I had never been myself. And this was like the dream to have this entire huge warehouse, trampolines galore. You could play basketball, soccer, like obstacle course, trapeze, balance beam, whatever you can imagine with trampolines. And it was just Cassius and Roux' friends. And they were just
and
having
their parents.
the time of their life. Yeah, we probably should mention the adults in the situation because that is our BFFR.
This is our
week.
beef for real moment of the week. Okay, start us off.
Well, there was a foam pit with all these foam blocks and then a trapeze. Very far away from this ledge. This ledge high up, like a cliff, okay? So a cliff with a trapeze in the distance.
Mm-hmm. And you got to jump from that cliff and hang on to that trapeze.
I think that when there are people operating under normal hours, that someone probably assists the kids with this. But Sid was like, no, you jump. So she, with her calf and all,
didn't even hurt,
just launches herself off this, thinking that she will be able to
like, I'm that girl.
Like she is an acrobat. You may have seen it already on social media, but I was crying laughing when she slips. I heard her nails slips, the bar slips, and she just goes straight into this foam pit. And then my husband decides he can do it.
Yeah.
It was worse.
And
it was worse. I got the ick.
We're
still married, but it was close.
We're going to post the ick video because it is really bad. Seeing your person jump on a trampoline when they haven't done that in maybe 30 years is tough.
Yeah. And it wasn't just you and Lucas.
No, it wasn't. There were two daddies.
There were a couple other daddies there. with Sid trying to do the trapeze.
No one was capable.
No. One dad, one of the daddies, his phone fell out of his pocket into the foam pit. Worst nightmare.
Yeah. Also, I went so deep into the foam pit that I was like panicking. I was having a full-blown anxiety attack because I couldn't get myself out. And there was just like so much and like so much power you had to use. But the more you like tried to get out, the more it would sink you.
Also, talk about germs in that foam pit.
I know. Well, you know how much I showered.
Yeah. And they all tried it multiple times. We got it all on video and it was so funny.
And then everyone like was commenting on my video saying like, "Oh, I thought you were an athlete." Let me tell you, I was not chalked up. I told Allie and Claire, who were crying, laughing at me, that I could do it if my hands were chalked.
She had brought
up.
her chalk. Yeah. You and
I'm
Lucas
ready.
both needed a bit of like treatment after the.
Yeah, the neck was a little tight.
His knees were like blown out.
The neck was a little tight. The upper back. Yeah. Thank you, Sarah, for manipulating me.
That's enough of that. We do have a very special guest who is also very for real about life and being a public figure in the golf world. So stay tuned because we have Tisha Alyn here on the BFFR show.
All right, before we get into the rest of the show, we need to talk about Kachava real quick.
Oh my gosh, you know those players who like play for 90 minutes, full sprint, tackling everybody, and then after the game still have energy? And I don't mean the teenagers. I want what they're having.
It's not just vibes and talent, it's nutrition. You can't just live off coffee and chaos. Come on.
Trust me, I've tried. But Kachava is a legit game changer. It's giving full body meal shake.
Ooh.
And it's 25 grams of plant-based protein, but without the chalky aftertaste.
I hate the chalky.
So bad.
I'm on the matcha kick right now. Frozen banana, a little almond milk, 30 seconds, you're good to go. You know I don't have that kind of time.
I know you don't, Sid. It's also packed with 85 plus superfoods. Chia, maca, the whole shebang.
If you're trying to eat better, feel better, and not crash by noon, try one.
Fuel your game with Kachava. Go to kachava.com and use code BFFR for 15% off your next order.
That's KACHAVA.com and use code BFFR for 15% off. This episode is brought to you by PNC Bank.
A lot of people think that a podcast where soccer players talk about their daily life would be boring.
And yeah, some of the grind can be boring, but it is our daily rituals and our preparation and doing it together that makes the wins even bigger.
It's like banking with PNC Bank. It might seem boring to plan, save, and make calculated decisions with your bank. Keeping your money boring is what helps you live a more happily fulfilled life.
PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865.
Brilliantly Boring Since 1865 is a service mark of the PNC Financial Services Group, Incorporated. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC. Today's guest is former pro golfer, TikTok queen, trick shot queen, was even able to teach me a golf trick shot that is very, very difficult. Fashion icon, even has her own clothing line now. Welcome to the BFFR show, Tisha Alyn.
Thank you all for having me. I'm excited
We
to be
love
here. This is a really cute setup. I'm just,
Oh, thanks.
thank you.
Well, you
I
look
feel
really
like-
good in the setup.
Yeah, you do.
Thank
I feel
you.
like Labubu needs to go here next.
Don't
but
even
we'll
get me
into that.
Don't even
We'll
get me
into that.
started.
Yes.
My girls are here.
We'll get into that.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously the show is called BFFR
Mhm.
For a reason.
for a reason. Be fucking for real. What is your be fucking for real moment of the week?
Oh God, I feel like I say that all the time. Literally, like
Right.
because we're talking about my line, my factory completely. I have a pack. It'll I'll tell you guys, I have a package going out to Shonda Rhimes. She's obsessed with golf.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
And my factory completely fucked up the pants. And I was like, be fucking for real.
Right. 100%.
Like, this is
One
not the
job.
human being.
Yeah.
Please get the pants
Yeah.
right. She's 5'7". Get it right.
Yeah.
Get it right. Anyways, that was definitely my BFFR moment. There's a lot of those, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever have any BFFR moments on the golf course? You
Oh,
were
yeah.
recently with Jason Kelce on the course.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Actually, I feel like it was more like a positive BFFR moment.
Okay.
It was more like a, okay, well, I'll say it here. I'm just spilling all the tea, y'all.
Yeah,
We were in a competition, and
You won.
I did beat Jason Kelce.
You
and
won.
So it was
We
like,
already
oh my
knew
God,
that.
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
That was a good one. So that's a good BFFR moment. Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
That is.
I love that for you. I love that for us.
Yeah. 100%.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
100%.
He's a lot larger in person.
Mhm.
That's all I
Yeah.
could say.
I
Yeah.
can imagine.
Yeah. He's very tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's tall.
He's very tall and
Oh.
just
I
like
thought he was a thickums.
and he is that too. Yeah, he's
Okay.
just gigantic teddy bear
Man.
kind of guy.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
but really nice.
Well, that was really cool to see. And it is very fun to follow your journey from golfer to now being this very influential social media icon, I would say.
Thank you.
How has it been to basically redefine a golf personality and really kind of, I
good
feel like
question.
you've dominated this kind of digital era.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
it wasn't something we would necessarily associate golfers with, this fun, outgoing, very honest and genuine and
you.
just out there personality. And you've done that. And I feel like you've inspired a lot of people. But
Yeah.
did you know that you were going to be that girl?
Oh, absolutely not. And I appreciate you guys even saying that. I mean, I think like and I guess you guys can attest to it too. It's like when you're in it and you're grinding away, you don't realize what you've accomplished, right? You're only looking up at the next milestone because like as athletes, you're like, oh, I got to hit that next
Oh, yeah.
mark. And so when I
Yeah.
stepped away from professional golf, I treated media just like that. And I felt like it was easier for me to conquer perhaps compared to other girls in the space because I'm so competitive. And so it's like, okay, I'm going to get that gig. I'm going to hit that price mark. I'm going to get I don't background in being a personal trainer, but I did it because I'm an expert golf trainer. And I did that. Podcasting, we did that. And so for me, I didn't look to accomplish all these things. It was a matter of once I accomplished one thing and then I turned the corner and I was like, okay, let's try something new. And then when you look back at it, you're like, okay, damn, I did all those things, but it really was just a culmination of playing golf since I was 3. And that was the foundation of it. And what I could do after that was really just me exploring all the things that I had interest in the moment. Because like when I began, I was like, okay, pro golf is the route. And then after that, it was like, okay, broadcast is the route. Did that. And then it became all these other things. Social media is the route. And everything I tried, fortunately, I've been able to just kind of power through and have some success in every little pillar I tried. And it's always good to get that recognition,
Yes.
when you can look back and people outside recognize it. If you guys see it, then I'm doing something right.
Yes,
you know?
of course.
No, you definitely are.
100%.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm a words of affirmation girly, so I'm.
Yes.
I
So are we.
I'm a
So are
gift
we.
giving. I'm a gift giving and a gift taker. So
Okay. I should have brought them Labubus. Damn.
It's not too late.
I do think that, when you're in this like professional athlete space, that people think that you are just this serious person that has no personality.
Yeah.
And I think we're seeing so much personality now that it wasn't the right time when we were younger.
Yeah.
If you were showing personality, you were the outlier
Mhm.
Yeah.
because you had to be here. You had to be straight. Everything had to be like good.
Mhm.
And I feel like now everyone can be everyone and everyone can be whoever they want. And that is like what we can celebrate now.
Yeah.
And don't you think that social media has given us this chance? Sid and I, we always talk about social media because it can be a really hard
Dark
place
place.
and people
Yes.
can write whatever they want and they don't
Yeah.
have to feel any responsibility or ownership of what they say. But also with women, we talked about it with the Olympics. If you are on a network or on a show and they ask you to speak about a certain thing and they're going to show you doing a certain thing. But with the growth of social media, we get to show what we want and who we are.
Right.
And I mean, that's something you obviously have excelled in. And you have made golf look really damn fun. Sid and I are
thank
even
you.
like, maybe we'll see you out there on the
We'll
court.
do
Exactly.
something. Yeah,
100%.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. It's been an evolution for sure.
Well, you are also a podcaster.
I am.
Welcome to the party. Do
That's
you get it?
right.
Yeah, get it?
Do you get it?
That's right. Yeah. Glad y'all got it. Yes. I do have a podcast. It is with iHeartRadio. It's called Welcome to the Party, as you know. And it's really just all about amplifying women's golfers, but not just like the pro girls, which, you know, are all my girlfriends because I grew up with them. But it's also the girls that just enjoy playing golf as well, who happen to be influential in the space. We've had Angie Martinez on. If you don't know that name, she's like the voice of New York. You've heard her voice, like probably. Like she used to report on Tupac and be homies with him. Like she's been in it for a long time. And people like that have been really cool. Comedians and whatnot. I had Heather McMahon on, which was also really cool. You just don't realize who loves golf. Like golf connects the most random people at the same time, I think, which is really cool. Someone who I'm trying to get on the podcast, she's actually Beyonce's violinist. And she loves to golf on tour on her free time, but I can't literally catch her. We're like trying to catch each other in the US. And so, but like that's what's so cool is that, you know, it doesn't matter the caliber in which you play the game, and it doesn't mean you have to be good at it, and you don't have to have really any athleticism to try. And I think that's the difference between golf and other sports. And so that's what my pod is about. It's been quite a journey. I'm sure, as y'all know, podcasting is simply not as easy, I think, as maybe people think. They probably think it's just about drinking and yapping, and my God, that's not the case. There's a lot of research, you know, there's a lot of actual studying. There's some, you know, behind the scenes to it, but it's again, one of those challenges that I was like, I'm going to conquer it, whether it's one season or 10.
Right.
I'm going to do my absolute best every time.
I love how competitive you are.
It's a little intense.
You're very driven. I know.
We're sisters now.
We will be good at this.
So you're trying to get Beyonce's violinist. What about, is Beyonce a golfer? Or?
Yeah, you know, really, really hoping that one day she will swing a club. That would be my dream. Like her and J-Lo, if they would just swing a club, I would maybe pass out.
You know who can help you swing a club, Beyonce and J-Lo? Tish.
Yeah, exactly.
I will
She's
be
here.
there.
Exactly.
Just call me, beat me if you want to reach me. I will be there. I will be there.
Well, tell us about the clothing line, because conquering the podcasting.
Yes.
And now you are in the fashion space.
I am. Again, one of those things that it's not like I studied this, but it was one of the, I mean, golf again is like very different, right? So I'm actually wearing one of the pieces right now. It's an all-in crew neck. One thing that I think everyone can wear on and off the course. It says, "Who's your caddy?" on the back. But
love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Like,
do you get it?
You get it? Who's your caddy? Who's your caddy? Thank you. Yeah, a lot of puns. We're pretty punny around here.
Yeah.
And I wanted to create something that would essentially disrupt the space. I feel like that's what we love to do, right? Disrupt the space. And golf, amongst other sports, is just very, you know, conservative, a lot of old white males.
Yeah, we agree.
And I have always naturally been very against the grain, just being LGBTQ, AAPI, give me an acronym. I'm probably a part of it. I am your token girl, right? And so for me, it was like, I personally have never seen myself represented very much in the game, let alone in clothing.
Yeah.
And women's golf wear has always been so far behind the mark. And I thought, why don't I just create pieces that can actually work both on and off the course? Like someone who's going to the office and then can go to the golf course, or someone who is, you know, maybe a mom and busy and doing yoga and then wants to go play a quick 9 or hit a few balls. Like, I got you. I'm trying to make clothes that are actually functional and are actually cute and colors that you'd actually want to wear, because golf is known to have very eccentric and bright colors. I think that's the way golf likes to differentiate their players. But I'm like, I would never wear that shit. Like, give me like neutrals, give me mauve, like follow the mainstream fashion, because golf is always a couple years behind with beliefs, attitudes, and fashion. So that's really all I'm trying to do, is just really reinvent the wheel and just bring a new era of women's golf wear.
That's
amazing.
amazing.
That's what I'm gonna do, right? Yoga mom. I'm gonna do Pilates mom, and then
go play golf.
Go to the course.
I got your outfit.
Are there rules? I'm sorry, I'm so
That's okay.
ignorant when it comes
I
to
got you.
golf. So,
I got
but
you.
when I see what people are wearing, I'm like, they must be forced to wear that, because no one would
you're
actually
like,
want to
this
wear
is
that.
tough.
What are the restrictions when you go on the course?
So I mean, isn't there restrictions in soccer? I mean, there's like a dress code, right?
Not
like,
if you're just going and playing with your friends. I mean, you might want to have boots and a sports bra
Yeah,
on,
but some people put their shorts up high where
Okay.
your booty cheek is coming out this much.
Yeah.
Some people wear their socks low.
Like low cruise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's really
there's not a lot of room
Yeah.
because we're wearing a uniform.
Yeah.
But if we were to go and play
Gotcha.
pickup with our friends,
Mhm.
some people might be in pants. Some people but you
Yeah.
can wear any t-shirt, old ratty t-shirt. You could wear a
Gotcha.
kit. Like
Yeah.
you can wear whatever you want as long as you can move
Play.
around.
Right, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, yeah. So in golf, there are rules. You have to have a collared shirt. And if
That explains it.
Yes. And so if it's sleeveless, you must have a collar. If it has sleeves, you're okay to have no collar because God forbid we look a little too sexy. I know,
Wow.
right? You
Wow.
I
can't,
wanna
yeah,
see
you have
your
to be
neck.
the arms showing.
Oh, God forbid my
We
shoulder
gotta have a
blade
collar.
shows. Yeah. Yeah. You can't have anything buttoned too far low, and you can't have skirts or shorts too short. So for country club policy, which country club is like, the clubs. Like you had to pay for that membership,
Yeah.
right? It's the bougie ones. The policy is $1 above your kneecap is the length. And literally they will call you on it. They will dress code you like back in high school and college days. And oftentimes it's actually like the older women of the club that call you out because they don't want their husbands
To be
looking at you.
That's
And-
not your problem.
My bad.
That's not your problem.
Right. My bad for being young and in this club.
Right.
And so, yeah, there are some pretty wild restrictions. Leggings are forbidden technically from actual tournament play. So, like, if you
Free
were to
the
go,
camel toe.
Right.
I know, seriously.
Let it happen.
But when you're playing for to be chill and go to the range, you can.
Okay.
But it's like it's rules
Frowned
like
upon?
that. Yeah, it's frowned upon. And I'm like, we're literally covering our legs. Athletes wear leggings. What is the
Yeah.
issue here? I don't
Mm-hmm.
get it. Like even for men though, like men technically can't wear shorts during competition. They have to wear slacks. It's just a part of
Yeah.
like the gentleman old school,
Yeah.
part of the
I
sport.
didn't realize
Yeah.
that about the pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much of it. Even sayings on sweaters and like the things that I have on my crew neck. Like if you were to play in a major tournament, they want to see your wear because they want to make sure you don't distract from the tournament. And so, and I'm like, I want to show as much personality as
100%.
possible. So I'm gonna tell
100%.
who's your caddy? Like
Yeah. Who is your caddy?
Yeah, there's a lot to it. And so that's why I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm really that one person that's like really riding between the
Mhm.
lines of like getting my hand slapped or
Mhm.
not.
Mhm.
And I'm okay with that. 'Cause
But that's the best. That's like the
that's
best
fast.
part.
Yeah.
And that's how you're going to affect change
Yes.
as well.
Yes,
100%.
thank
I mean, you got to push
A
those
dollar
boundaries.
boundaries.
above the knee is never going to work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What?
I get that.
Would that be something that you would change in women's golf?
The rules of golf wear, yes. There's probably a lot of things I would change.
Tell
but
us.
tell us.
But I mean, like the golf wear is, I think, one thing for sure. But I think like the fact that there are still golf clubs that exist where women are not allowed is still a
What?
thing. Yeah. There are still golf clubs in this world where women are not allowed to be a member. There are still golf clubs, if they do allow women, it's because they're the wives. There are clubs that are even like, oh, women can only play on Wednesdays after 3 p.m.
What?
Yes. And it's not like an open soccer field where y'all can just do what you want. Like you have to essentially always have permission in some regard for country clubs anyways.
If you need us, we'll come with you.
Okay. I know who
We're-
to call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're BFFR
welcome
hotline. Just call us on that hotline
Yeah.
and we will be there, Tish.
They will
That's
disrupt.
crazy.
I know. And there's still a lot of things. I feel like golf has grown though, like dramatically in the last 5 years. And the growth of women's golf, I will say, is like, it's popping.
Okay.
It's ever since COVID, it's like 80% growth.
Mhm.
It's the largest growth rate and like the largest consumer rate, which it's like, okay, invest in women's golf because they're the ones buying. Like, let's go. But when you see clubs like that, it doesn't help. When you go to a range and you only see a bunch of men, it doesn't make a woman feel welcome to go and do it. Men feel they feel very inclined to correct you when
Yeah,
you're
you.
there. Like if you're
yeah,
new.
we'll get into that.
I wish they would correct you.
Right.
Because I'd
Well,
be
they
like,
have.
actually,
Yeah.
let me show you.
Yeah. And it's
I
just,
feel like that happens to you a lot.
it's funny how men's egos work when they think they know more,
Mhm.
you know? And I mean, I'm sure you guys get it too. They probably critique you guys and it's like, we're literally fucking professionals. We're
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
What more can you say?
Yeah.
I'm being paid to do this and you're not.
Yeah.
So I get the same sentiment. So yes,
Yeah.
a lot of things I would change.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How do you see golf as being marketed to Gen Z girls? Like, has there been, you said obviously invest in women's golf.
Yes.
Have you seen a shift in how brands or companies are actually trying to get more women to play?
Yeah, for sure. I think this is where I will say like social media is like such a good thing because you have the accessibility to find other young women who golf. It makes it feel like it's a lot easier to get into. There's a ton of younger golfers now that have built followings just because they're like, hey, just watch me learn how to play golf. And they're Gen Zers and they're with the times. I can barely keep up with them. But I think it's because of social media that it makes everything more accessible across all sports, right? Like I wouldn't know anything about the WNBA if I didn't see all the cool updates on Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. And so I feel like that makes golf a lot more accessible because if we didn't have social media, we would still be like years behind.
For
So
sure.
it's huge difference.
I always say that like soccer used to be a really easy sport to get into and now it's extremely expensive and golf has always been pretty expensive. And so you're not getting everybody that could play.
Right.
You're missing out on so much talent.
You're missing out on so much talent. And it's like, how do you bridge the gap of like allowing everyone to be able to play?
Right. I mean, I think it's just like how there's a lot of club sports, you know, like golf has that too. We have a lot of programs that are being a lot more invested in junior programs. I'm a part of this program called Youth on Course, and they essentially give you really cheap access to golf courses all around the US. And that program became open to me when I was just coming out of high school. And if golf, let's say per bucket, right, at the time was maybe like $10 to $15 a bucket, if you were a junior golfer, they give it to you for $2 a bucket. They would provide you, help you get golf clubs to rent and things like that. They can help provide lessons and discounts. And so things like that make golf a lot more accessible. Can there be more organizations? Absolutely. Can there be more organizations that focus more on women? Yes, that I will say. There's a lot of junior programs, but I think to specialize in young girls specifically because there's a whole other level of intimidation and like growth spurts. And like once they hit their, you know, adulthood, that's when their body changes and they don't feel inclined to play a sport in general, right? So there can be a lot more done, but we do have a lot of programs that are now being implemented.
That's good.
Well, and obviously, I want to shout out, you had an amazing program and initiative, and I was so lucky to be a part of it. And there were all these AAPI girls, and they were learning how to play, and they got swag, and they had these amazing women teaching them. I mean, legends of the sport, teaching them how to play. And it was so cute. And it was really, really powerful. So you are a huge part of this movement. So
thank you.
We're very, very lucky because seeing girls drop out of sport is so heartbreaking when
I know
the three of us really know how much it has given us in our lives, not just as professionals, but truly
friendship,
confidence,
understanding each other, like being able to work with a team.
So many skills, so many tools to survive life, even beyond being an athlete. So that program was really, really cool. But I want to know what your biggest pinch me moment has been on this journey so far. I feel like you've had a lot.
I've had a lot. I mean, launching the clothing brand was definitely one. I can't tell you guys, like we talk about mental health, like I can't tell you how many times I broke down in the process, like just trademarking my own name. I was like, I'm sorry, is it taken? I can't do this. Like, I can't get that logo because like that, like there was a lot of pinch me moments in the process that when we launched, I literally thought, damn, I did that. Like I didn't think I could. Like I literally I looked at the collection and I was like, how the fuck did I do that? Like that was a pinch me moment. Playing with Jason Kelce recently was a pinch me moment. And it wasn't just him. I was playing with Michael Collins, who is an ESPN host, and Ken Griffey, the baseball legend.
Kenny.
And, Griffey's probably like, bro, you didn't even post me. I'm sorry. I had to post Kelce first, but I'm going to post you next. Don't worry. It's broken up into pieces. I mean, definitely a pinch me moment was I've been able to hang out is loose, hang around Tiger Woods a couple times. And he's one of those people that when you're in his presence, you just feel this like surge of like greatness that you're like, whoa, like you're hit with this barrier. But the last time I did get to spend some time with him, his son was in the field. His son was competing and I still felt that greatness, but I saw a father who just loved his son. And I think that was so cool to see like his barriers broken down a little outside of media answers. Cause you know, I feel like men athletes are so quick to just give you the formal answer, but I got to see him mess around, you know, like high five and mess around with his son. And I was like, damn, you know, know, like people don't get to see this side of
Yeah.
Tiger.
Yeah.
And he may never show it. And it was just a cool moment for me to have that time with him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
beautiful.
That's
Yeah.
that would have been surreal.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was definitely wild. Like looking at him, I'm like, I was like standing side by side. We're like not even facing each other, and I'm just like, can't even look at the goat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my god, too cool. Oh my god. Yeah. We're like 5 feet away. I'm like, yeah, it was definitely unforgettable.
So the three of us have something very important in common. We love to involve our families and our loved ones on our social media.
Yeah.
Yes,
And do you have a really, really amazing partner in crime?
I do. Yeah.
I mean, first we have to start with the name.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Your forever driver.
Yes.
Like, what are the chances in
Oh my
this
God.
world?
I know. So crazy. So yeah, my fiance's name is Ashley Driver. And
Unreal.
Yeah.
You can't make this
Yeah,
up.
I
Unreal.
know. Like when we met, I remember asking her if that's like actually her last name, and it is. And then once I was like, okay, like I think this is it. I'm gonna start introducing her to people. There wasn't one person in the golf world that was like, how is this not perfect? Like her last name is Driver. Your favorite club is a driver.
Right.
And yeah, I was like, never could ever believe it. But fun fact is that she doesn't even want to keep her last name. She would rather have mine.
Oh,
Isn't that
that's
crazy?
sweet.
And I was like,
You
how
gotta
about
keep both. You gotta
I
take
was like,
hers
we can
too.
hyphenate.
Yeah.
And I was like, I
You
don't-
want to be a driver
I was like,
as well.
what if I was Tish Driver? That sounds pretty dope.
That
I'll
does
drop
sound
the
good.
We'll just go Tish Driver. Versus, yeah.
Ooh.
But she was like, no, I want to start a new legacy. I want to do something new with you. And I was like, okay. But yeah, I mean, she's someone that I'm always someone that's been very like vulnerable and open on my platform.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not for everyone. And I totally get that, especially for golfers. Some golfers are just very private and honestly kind of weird.
Boring.
And boring,
say
right?
boring.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
And I just feel like the more I can relate to people, the more human I am to them.
Yeah.
And so I knew even before I met Ash, before I even came out, that I wanted to eventually show my partner on screen. And I'm just glad that she was even open to it. You know, she's down for the bit. She's down to do it. She loves creating whenever she can too. She works in marketing, so she understands my life. And so for that, I'm like really grateful. And we had a pretty fast moving process, like sounds about gay,
Yeah.
but you know,
We
like
always say,
yeah,
you
you know
move
it,
fast.
you know it. I mean, I'm sure you guys know from Friends,
Yes.
but yes, and so
We love it.
Yeah, so for us, though, it's been quite a journey. It really is like a roller coaster ride, but I'm just really grateful for her. Yeah, she's a good human, and I think when people see her and they're like, she's such a golden retriever, like she really is, like that is her being, like that is her core. And it's funny because I go to gigs now and they're like, well, where's Ash? Where's Ashley Driver? And I'm like, I'm sorry, was I not? Is my presence not enough? And so like I love that people love her too.
Yeah.
You know, that means a lot to me.
100%.
So
I love that.
Well, congrats on the engagement.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you.
Tell us how it went.
Oh yes, absolutely.
The double proposal.
The double proposal. I will say the gratification of being gay is that you can get proposed to twice, and not because like we are just trying to be dramatic, but because we each deserve rings, as we should.
100%.
And so I proposed to her in August in Hawaii, and it was a complete surprise to her. And she then proposed to me a month later in San Diego. And she was very particular about, I don't want people around. I just want it to be me and you. And so we did our best. And I made her believe that we were going to a gig. Like I was covering a golf resort and we had to do all these things. So I intentionally stressed her out with all these crazy schedules right before. We're like playing golf at 7 a.m. for fun. I'm like, you think I want to do this for freaking fun? I'm doing this so that she doesn't know she's going to get proposed to later. Yeah. She's like on the verge of tears. She's like, this is so stressful. And I'm like, oh, just you wait. I'm stressed. Meanwhile, I'm like texting my friends. I'm like, it's going to happen. So what she didn't know is that I hid one of my childhood best friends who's like a professional photographer. I hid her for a day and a half. I didn't want her to think that she was going to get proposed to.
Yeah.
So she's hiding on the other wing of the hotel. And I hired a famous Hawaiian singer. Shout out to Fia. He's amazing. You probably have heard his songs. And I brought him, and now he's hiding in the hotel of the opposite wing. And now my bestie and the Hawaiian singer is just hanging out on the other wing. And I'm like, you guys can't go out right now because we're going to the beach. So we're trying to like stay around. And so then it came down to the proposal, and we had like the perfect, sundown moment.
Of course.
And
Beautiful.
I got down on my knee and I proposed. And then I later surprised her with my friend popping out with photos. And then I surprised her with the singer after. And she was like, is that fucking Fia? How is Fia here? And I'm like, I know, honestly, I don't know how I pulled it off. And so that was when I proposed. And then I always told her it's not on lock until I have a ring. Then we're like fully knotted.
Really
and so she proposed in San Diego and she rented a beautiful home. I very much didn't see it coming because I had a gig the following day.
Okay.
And she got down on her knee and then she told me to look up at the second floor, and every one of my family members and all my childhood friends from all around the US came. Full blown bawling, and then she's like, "Okay, we're going on a surprise yacht," and I'm like, "What the
my
fuck?"
You had no idea?
Dude, no idea.
My detective brain would be like,
no, legit.
why is everyone here?
That I had no idea anyone was anywhere.
So good.
Everyone, like my mom was in on it, my besties were in on it. Like she hit it so well, and because I was in work mode, I thought I was going to a gig.
Right.
And when I'm in work mode, like nothing is going to derail me from work mode. And then when I came, I am a partners with Dave's Hot Chicken. Have you ever had Dave's Hot Chicken?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, we got to
think
do like a
so.
mukbang and we got to eat Dave's Hot Chicken together. Okay,
Yes.
anyways, it's so good. Anyways,
I can do that.
yeah, so I'm actually an owner of one of the locations, and so I thought that I was going to the CEO's party, and you don't fuck around when the CEO says, so he says jump, I jump.
Yeah.
So I thought I'm going there. They have Dave's Hot Chicken signage outside of this house, and I
know Dave's Hot Chicken.
there you go.
I crush Dave's Hot Chicken.
There
But
you go.
the spicy,
Okay, you don't got to
my
go that
stomach,
hot.
girl.
Yeah,
My
This was
stomach
fake.
can't
It was a
handle
fake
it.
sign.
it was a fake sign. They used a fake Dave's Hot Chicken sign, like the feather flags and the sign. It's his birthday and stuff. So I walk in.
Of course you didn't know.
Yeah, I was walking into
Wow.
work.
A man's never going to put that detail in there.
I will
We did
not
surprise
lie.
you last year for your birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. But it was you and Merritt.
There you go. It was a couple of you. It was the girls
it was the
behind it was the
girlies.
girls. The girlies. The girlies know what's up.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So that was how the surprise happened. I thought I was going to work, and then I walked into a pedals all the way down, and then my family came out, and I was like, "What on earth?" And I still had to fly to my gig the next day. That's what was so crazy. I flew to San Francisco and back in like 4 hours. I got the gig done, and I'm like, "Okay, I got to go see my family. Everyone's here." And then we did it. And now
that's
here we are.
amazing.
Like, I feel like we're going to approach a year already of engagement. It just happened so fast.
Do you guys have like a date, a destination?
Still tentative. We are hoping for fall of 2026.
Mhm.
Fortunately, she was so supportive enough to let me like do the brand 1st.
Mhm,
It was kind of like
yeah.
brand or wedding. And I was like, "Are you okay with this? Because it's like an itch I have to scratch." And she was like, "All right, let's do it." So we did it. And so fall of next year is the intention. I prefer it local because I'm Filipino and I have way too much family. If I said, "Oh, it's destination," my mother would probably kick my ass. Like she'd be like, "Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You've just cut off hundreds of our family and
Yeah.
everyone and your ancient ancestors." So,
Mhm.
anyways, yeah. So
Oh,
hopefully
it's
local.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
the game plan.
gosh.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well,
Hmm.
you don't have kids yet, but you do have a couple
Labubus.
Labubus with you.
I do. Okay, are we showing them?
I think
Yes.
it's time because
Is it
I've
time?
only just introduced these to Sid, and we
And I was
still
like,
don't really know
what?
what it's about.
Okay, wait. I'm just gonna do I unhook it here? So basically, I'm in this phase where we have to rock 2 boo-boos at once,
Oh
and it sometimes it's bigger than the bag, but I promise it's worth it. So, okay, can the camera see this? Okay, so this is my distinguished gentlewoman, and
What's your name?
I haven't. You know what? There's actual names for each of them already.
Really?
Yeah, I think this is Zizi.
Oh,
This is Zizi.
that's a cute name.
Yeah, and so she's sleeping. That's hence
Zizi
why
is
she's
wearing
Zizi.
shoes for anyone who's listening.
She's wearing
to this.
shoes and Burberry, and she's got a scarf and a bucket hat.
Oh, wow.
And then my other girl, her name is Love. That's why she's red, and she's decked out in Prada.
Love
But
that.
she just went to DC Pride. It was her first Pride, and she was killing it on the float. She was
Mhm.
crushing it, and so we have a little rainbow band and a
Mhm.
pin on her.
Did she lose her shoes at Pride?
Oh no, we couldn't risk that behavior. We couldn't. We
You
could
had to
not
take-
put
you
shoes
had to
on her
take it
during
off.
Pride.
No.
That
She
would
was
have come out
going wild.
swinging. Yeah, she was popping off. We couldn't.
100%.
She couldn't handle the shoes. Anyways, those are my girls. It's an obsession.
How? Why?
Okay. Okay, well, were you guys ever into Beanie Babies?
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like it's that same addiction. If you were
Okay.
ever into like collecting that, like, and especially for Labubus, I can't believe we're just going to talk about Labubus for a segment. So when you get a Labubu box, you don't know what you're
what it
going to
is.
get. And I think that's like the addiction. And in
Mhm.
every box, there's a chance at a secret. And
What
the
do you mean?
secret is like the most like sought after color.
Okay.
And the odds
Oh.
of getting it is like 1 in every like 30 boxes,
Yeah.
right? And
Okay,
so,
so
That
enough
would be
to
like
really
a
keep
Pokemon
you-
Charizard back in the day.
Okay,
basically.
okay.
And so like that's how you get addicted. And so suddenly I'm like, oh, I've bought 6 boxes. There's no secret. Let's keep going. And then now I have a collection. And now it's like literally there's like my bed, and then there's like the headboard, and on the headboard is all the Labubus that
How
were
many
never
do you have?
secrets. There must be at least like 12 somewhere. I think 12. It's still ongoing. I feel like they're gonna launch more versions. I literally, my
They
fiance,
should.
yeah, she posted a video where she surprised me with the latest version of it, and I think I squealed and screamed way louder and more dramatic than my actual proposal. And I freaked out. I could not believe she pulled it off, and she found it, and it was
a secret or just a new
it was
one?
just a new version that was barely out yet, and
okay.
it just kept selling out. Like there were fights breaking out in different cities over this, and I'm like, I get it. I'm part of it. So yeah, just obsessed.
You know, there's like a pop-up shop in Topanga, and like men
Really?
go there basically as soon as they open, and they buy all of the things, and there are these little kids in the line, and they sell them out
To probably resell.
to resell
them.
for like who knows what.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're an asshole.
Yes. They're only supposed to be like
It's
30
so
bucks a box,
crazy.
but they'll resell it to like 60 to 200 a piece.
I heard about the 200.
It's a
and I'm
little,
like,
yeah, it is insane. I have spent an obscene amount. I did just stop by the shop. I have a shop.
there's
I go
a
to.
shop.
By me, yeah. There's a shop I like to go to. That's where I get all the nice fits. Yeah.
I heard there's fakes.
They're, oh
that
my
I saw on
God.
TikTok.
You
Lafufu.
can,
Some of them
if
don't
you-
have eyes,
yeah, that's definitely
or the feet are backwards.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
definitely don't get a Lafufu. The kids will call you out on your shit.
Yeah.
Do not get it at swap meet. It's probably fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely don't go downtown. You got to go to the real Pop Mart store or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Okay. I'm learning.
Yeah.
We're learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get you one.
We will be rocking the Labubu
BFFR
soon.
Labubu?
Yeah. I got a plug.
Yeah.
What is the most unhinged DM or comment
Ooh.
that you've gotten from?
In general?
Yeah, like
we wanna
from
hear it all.
from being
Oh, wow.
who you are and being
Okay.
better at golf than
Everyone.
a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
Wow. Gosh, I really can't even. I think the most. I will say there have been people who slid into my DMs that I didn't think should. Were
Yeah.
probably married.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
has
Lots of
been
those.
lots of those. I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised.
Lots of
I'm sure
those.
it's lots of those. And if they're not hitting on you, they're definitely like overly complimenting you or telling you that you're super sexy and hot.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And it's still too much.
yeah, it's still too much. And
You
I'm like,
have a wife.
I'm that one person
Mhm.
that will literally go on their profile, screenshot it, and send it back to them.
Mhm.
Like if I have the time, I will give
Mhm.
it my time.
Yeah.
Like I see everything.
I love having time.
Yeah, I love fighting back.
I
I
love
will
having
fight back
time.
if I can.
100%.
And but I think some of the craziest, I think like if we're talking about like the ones that will like hit my nerve, it's always when they talk about the people I love, because that's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, like people, like I've had people come at Ash, my fiance, when she first came into the scene, and I think because it was the first time I really introduced someone in my life publicly, and they're like, "Who is this girl? Like she's not even enough for you. What does she do?" And I was like, "Oh, we
Yeah.
about to."
Yeah.
Like, you know that white
We're
chick
gonna fight.
scene? We're about to talk about
Yeah.
mothers. Yeah. Oh, I was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's been that. There's been people who like overly sexualize my mom, and that's when I'm like, oh, it's getting bad.
That's so
And
crazy.
I will literally throw hands. I will go in messaging wars
Yeah,
with people
same,
for it. Yeah, like I
same.
will go through the
But I'll
fight.
do it publicly too.
Oh yeah, and I will leave
Sorry?
it on public so that all
Yeah.
my people that love me will like it and
Yeah.
bring it to the top and
Yeah.
pin it. Like I will
Yeah,
be that person.
100%.
So yeah, I feel like those were the craziest.
I was hoping it was just like, can you sell me your game worn collared, no sleeve shirt?
I have had things like that. I had someone tell me like, "Can I please buy one of your leggings?" And I was like,
It's so crazy.
and I was like, not to ask, but like, what
Why?
kind of leggings? Why?
Yeah.
And like, well, I prefer Lululemons, and I was sponsored by Puma at the time, so that was definitely not happening.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, it must be used, and I was like, absolutely not.
Isn't so crazy?
Absolutely not.
I'm
yeah,
like,
that
why
was
are
a
you
strange
buying
one.
someone's dirty bath water?
I'm like, you
or
don't.
farts in a jar.
I'm like, you don't want that. Like, trust me, you don't want
Trust us.
that. After a long day on the course, you don't like I'm saving you.
Yeah. Me
Like,
and Allie
please-
said
please don't
that's how
ask.
we're going to make our money, by selling game worn spandex
There,
to weirdos.
there
You
you
know?
go.
If the podcasting doesn't work out, you
Yeah.
have to have a plan
Yeah.
B.
Like just go straight there. Not even OnlyFans. We're just
Nope.
going straight.
We're going to go
there.
straight to the selling.
Got it. I'm
And
with
like
you.
soccer feet, someone's going to be into that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially your toes.
My toes are great
Mm-hmm.
when they're done.
Yeah.
Wow.
My big toes don't grow because they've been stepped on so many times. So I
Nubs.
just have acrylics all the time.
You
or
mean the
it's just-
nail doesn't grow?
No, there's no
Like the
nail.
toe?
No, the
I
nail.
have
the
a
nail.
toe.
The
Oh
nail.
my god! I'm thinking of the
I do have
worst.
2 big toes, but I don't have
The
toenail.
Got you. Wow.
It's just like skin there.
I was
Yeah.
really
So we
thinking
gotta
like you
really-
had like
No,
Just that one
missing.
gone.
I know.
missing. Okay.
No.
Still tough.
It's
but-
my nail, and yeah, you got to glue down the acrylic to the skin.
Dang, that feels like it
It's
must
bad.
burn. I feel like it'll just pop off after a game.
Oh, they do. I'll find them
okay.
in my.
It's
my
just like
socks.
swinging in your sock.
Yeah.
We find them sometimes,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Okay, Sid, hit her with the rapid fire before.
Okay, let's do
before
it.
we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to let
do
Tish
this.
go.
Let's do this. Okay. Favorite thing about yourself?
Oh, I will say that I'm very resilient. I want to think I think many athletes are, but I'd say I'm resilient. Yeah,
Mhm.
What's the last thing you screenshotted?
probably some dumb shit my factory said to me or something, and I'm like, what the? It's
Be
like,
fucking
okay,
for real.
like come on, I'm like
fucking for
screenshotting
real.
and sending it to my team. What is this shit?
Mhm.
Anyways, yeah, probably that.
Most used emoji.
I'm a big laugher. Like
crying
the
laugh?
crying ones, but then my assistant, who's very Gen Z, told me that that's like not in.
You know what? Too bad. It's in for us.
I can't
my
keep up.
gosh.
Like LMAO, like that's not in. I'm
No,
like,
that's not in anymore. I know that.
I'm doing my best. I'm
Yeah.
really trying to keep up
Yeah.
with the times. Yeah,
Shoot, I didn't know about the crying, laughing.
yeah,
We use that all the time.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
I
if it's-
also like the really cute happy tears about to come
Yeah.
down, and I'm
Oh,
like,
like
oh, it's
welling
so
up?
cute.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one's cute.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
one's
no, I
cute.
feel like I use that
that
probably in
one
the
okay?
wrong way. I'm probably using it because I'm crying.
yeah.
I am about to cry.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Worst outfit you've ever worn on the course?
Oh man, it's not even that long ago, and I'm really upset because I'm supposed to be like a designer, and it was a really bad moment, and no one checked me. Like everyone literally okayed me, and I went out in
Yeah.
public like it. So I wore it was pretty standard golf wear, but I wore a pink top with an orange bottom, and I rocked like one of my Gucci backpacks, and I walked in, and then everyone said I looked like Dora. And I was like,
I knew where that was going as soon
I
as you said
did.
the pink and
I
orange.
did. I really thought I was doing something, and then
Different.
I thought I was doing something, and I had to film like so many different pieces of content in it.
And you're so uncomfortable.
And I'm
because
so
now you're
uncomfortable.
like,
I had no other outfits to wear,
Yeah.
and it was like pink and orange, and the orange had like that plaid, and I'm like,
yeah.
what was I doing?
Yeah.
I was like, I literally, one of my besties is off camera,
Yeah.
and she okayed it. And I
I
said,
know.
how dare
We
you
had-
okay me in public like this? That
we
was
had a situation just like that.
where'd you go? What'd you wear?
I showed up to dinner with Allie, and I was dressed like The Rock. You know, the
Oh,
black,
Were you wearing
my God.
the
Yes, a
chain,
chain, a
the
turtleneck.
black, the turtleneck with the black leather jacket and
Yeah.
the jeans.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I mean, I kind of
And I
like
was
that
like-
look, but I get it.
I'm like, holy shit.
She looked great, but we will never
But
forget.
I'm like, I can never
forget.
wear that again.
Yeah.
Because what was I thinking?
I get that.
But you only see it,
yeah.
hindsight is.
Yeah.
And I liked it so much for my birthday that year. She wore the same
she
outfit
wore it.
just for me because I couldn't get over it. And when we told her, she ran into the bathroom and like took the chain off,
Like,
took
tucking the chain.
the
Jacket's
jacket off.
gone. Chain's gone.
No, it was so good. It
Oh,
was so
God.
good.
I
And we
feel
like-
didn't.
I love it.
So our other friend was there too, and we didn't take the photo before, and then she scampered off to the bathroom. So we just have a picture that looks like The Rock, like in motion, because she just ran off.
Yeah, no, I did. I
It
ran
was-
off and I couldn't walk at that time.
It was so.
And I
Yeah, she
still
was in a
ran
boot.
off.
Oh
was
no.
so good.
I still prefer The Rock over Dora. You know? I started like walking around like, hola, yo soy Tish. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. It was bad. It was bad.
What is like your biggest ick in general? It can be
Oh,
on
in
the golf
general?
course, but it can also be like,
Gosh.
you know,
And
please.
well, in general, I'm really sensitive to like pots and pans and like loud cleaning sounds. Is that very specific? You know,
Yeah,
like
it's okay.
okay, like Asian parents, right? They like I feel like they intentionally wake you up
Oh yeah.
by like banging on the door,
Mhm.
cleaning, like pots and pans are clanging. And so like if someone's in the kitchen and I hear like a pot just like ding,
Mhm.
I am
You're like-
up. I am upset. I am now not
Yeah.
happy. I need a coffee in hand.
Yeah.
We're not okay. I need
Yeah.
relief. I'm very sensitive to that. Chewing, just like chewing
Yeah,
sound,
the
you
chewing
know,
is
like
tough.
loud chewing, crunching, or open mouth. I feel like
Mhm.
that's kind of like an everyone thing.
Mhm.
In golf, God, there's so many icks, but like
so many.
I also feel like it's so specific to golf. Like I imagine you guys probably have like very specific ones in soccer,
Yes.
but like I really think it's an ick when like men wear white pants in golf because it's too confident and like things are see through
Yeah.
and it's
you
like
can see their balls.
you can see
We
a
don't wanna
lot
see
and it's
that.
really
Like
easy
if
to get.
I can't wear a skirt higher than
You
this,
can't
you
wear
can't
white
wear
pants.
see-through white pants.
like we can't. Yeah, like it's like you get swamp ass out there. Like
Yeah,
what are you
it's
doing in
sweating.
white? That's far too
No,
confident
that's
for
too
your
much.
being. Like, and I don't know. It's a very specific thing in golf, but it's like when you
I think it's specific in general.
with. Wait, we're talking about swamp ass or what?
White pants on
Oh, white
men
pants.
in the
Okay.
summertime. In the summertime.
Okay, that
It's not
makes
our
sense.
business.
Yes. Okay. See, I think that's fair. Like, and then there's like in golf, when you hit a shot and before the ball comes down and your playing partners call your shot, they're like, oh, good shot. Or, oh, that looks good. And it goes to shit. Like the wind takes it or it doesn't end up where you thought. It
You're
almost like plays mind games
shut
with
the
you.
fuck
You're
up.
like, fuck
Yeah.
off. I'm like, before you even hit the
100%.
ball, great shot.
Yeah, you're like,
Great shot,
you don't
bro.
know it's a great
I'm gonna
shot.
talk while you're hitting. Actually, I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah. So there's a lot. I'm a very particular person though, so I'm sure there's a
Mhm.
lot of. What are your guys' icks?
Men. Really. Men.
You know, girl, same. And that's why I'm on the other side of it. I don't play those
See?
games. I'm firm boundary.
I think one of my icks would be like, I think overconfidence is gross and no
Okay.
humor.
Totally.
Overconfidence with no humor is gross to me.
I feel like that equals like ego.
And
Like
I'm
you're just like egotistical at that
ugh.
point. Yeah. No.
ugh.
No. No.
And I hate like sometimes I feel like this always happens with men. They get the white stuff there, and I'm just like, oh,
That's so
my
specific,
God.
but
Like,
that's like such
Take
a
a sip of
real,
water.
such a
like,
real
you need
thing.
water.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Fair.
would say
Okay.
those are some big ones.
I
What are
like
your
this
icks?
airball trend going around because I feel like that is the one when men
Yeah.
are like,
Yeah.
oh, you play sports?
Yeah.
Oh, like
yes.
That's
oh,
like- that's
on,
a good
on
trend.
Sundays with
Yeah.
your girls,
Yeah.
or like I love the ones with the photographers or people who are and they're like, oh, like
yeah.
you take pictures from the
Yeah.
stands and it's
Yeah.
these badass
Yes.
in there in the locker room with the
Yeah.
players in
Yeah.
the NFL on court in the
Yeah.
NBA.
Oh, you play soccer in high school?
Yeah. I mean, it happens. It happens
All the
so
time.
Yeah.
I don't know if
often.
it happens. I'm sure it happens to you, but it's always like for us, like, oh, can you score against me?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Oh
bitch.
my.
Do
Yeah.
you
Yes,
play
bitch.
one-on-one?
I can.
You should just do like a whole series where you just like fight the people in your comments and actually
No,
see
that's
if they
what
can
we
score.
said.
If you can
That's what
score.
we said.
But legit, yeah, in golf, yes, like male egos are so tough, and they're like, I bet she only hit that 100 yards, and I'm like, bitch, what?
I know.
I didn't play my
Watch
whole life to
me.
hit it only 100. You better double it in some.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like they're so confident, and they're like just keyboard warriors.
Mhm.
But I'm like, I'll play you all, and I
Exactly.
don't play anymore, and I'll
We-
still win.
We said that.
we
need it. We need
missing
it.
one leg and one calf. We will still
We'll still-
take you on.
Yes. Yes. And it's like people who actually like don't even play and they can like judge you on what you
Yeah.
do.
No, but they played in high school.
Oh,
so they
no.
know.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
They know. They almost went D1.
yeah.
So
Except
they know.
something an injury happened.
Yeah.
And they turn into a
So,
coach,
yeah,
probably, like a high
but
school coach. They know better.
than us.
I
Yeah.
get it. I get it. That's definitely an ick.
Well, Sid and I are moving on to happy hour, and we have to let you go. And we have loved having you, but
of course,
we need to end on what your post-game drink order is.
my post game drink order. Okay, that's a great. Well, I'm not like a beer girly, and I'm not like a shots girly. I know it's not really a normal post game drink.
Sweet drink?
I am a sweet drink girly. I am definitely a sweet drink. The drink you made was actually
Thank
fire.
you.
The cucumber
Cucumber martini.
cucumber martini. that is fire. Anything sweet, honestly, is a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Put something sweet, and I'm into it.
What's yours?
Okay. Well, obviously the
Water.
cucumber teeny.
No, it's
said
water.
After a game, yes, I'm drinking. I'm
It's-
rehydrating.
It's water.
There you
Little
go.
electrolytes.
It's a strawberry margarita with a spicy strawberry margarita at the
Straight,
stadium.
that
straight
sounds
off the
good.
pitch. It's
That's
just
right.
that's how she's.
No, I can see
Yeah. This is my recovery
that.
because I'm not going to be able to sleep. So
Yeah,
Let's
helps
have
you
a
not
little
feel
help.
your legs. If
yeah,
we're honest.
yeah, exactly.
But thank you
Yeah.
so much. We
had
will
so much
see you
fun.
on a course somewhere because
Yes.
No, we're gonna do the show of
We're-
where like
oh.
people talk shit and then you actually have to like play with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like first you come to us, we play some
Yeah.
soccer,
And then we'll go to your job.
Since you know
Yeah.
golf so
Yeah.
well, then
Yeah.
you'll
We'll do that.
and then
You'll
after
play
that, we'll go
against
to
Tish.
their job. And
you'll
then we'll say,
go to their-
"You're terrible. You suck." And
Like
all
in
they're
finance.
doing is like begging.
Why do you have a
groceries.
contract?
You know, you're terrible. We're not coming to your job doing that. We're gonna do it.
We're there.
Okay.
Calling it now.
Yeah. See you on the course.
I'll see,
Yeah.
I'll see you guys
Yeah.
on the course.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Of course.
for joining us on BFFR.
My
Be fucking for
pleasure.
real. Big thanks to Tisha. That was so much fun. But now it's time for Bar BFFR Happy Hour.
We didn't wait this time.
No, it's 5:00 somewhere and it's past 5:00 now, but we did start at 3. So we are having just an amazing time. Mm-hmm.
Grab a drink, get comfy.
Yeah. We're going to serve up our L's and dubs and all the nonsense of this week.
So my win is actually closely related to this cucumber martini
Okay.
because Sid made this drink for me in
5 years ago.
now 5 years ago. Got us through the pandemic.
Yeah, it did.
And half of the ingredients are no longer carried
Yeah.
in this country. But for Sid's birthday, I did a real deep dive, found the only
Mm-hmm.
cucumber vodka.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want cucumber cilantro. We don't want cucumber jalapeno.
Jalapeno. Just cucumber.
And no one has time to infuse their own.
No,
Sorry. So
I
cucumber vodka and white cranberry juice.
Where is the white cran? I'm tired of the mix. White cran grape, white cran red raspberry.
White cran peach, white cran watermelon.
Leave it alone.
We just want the white cran.
White cran.
Very hard to find.
It was.
So if you want it, you better buy it now because there's like 2 left in stock in the world.
Yeah, actually. My win of the week was we had this event, this red carpet event, and I took Savvy as my +1 and we just had the best time. And Allie was there and it was just like so nice seeing her just like light up. And
Yeah, and she just looked so
good.
good and
So
glowing and healthy,
beautiful.
and all of us
Yeah.
that were so worried about her. It's
Yeah.
just so amazing to
Yeah.
see that. And
Mhm.
yeah,
And just like
see
to
those
have her
two
around.
those two stomping around in their gowns and their heels. It was really
It was
awesome.
fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have some good losses this week. I'll start because yours is really epic. So I know you're gonna give me shit because I don't use the car wash, the auto spa at the mall. I go to the car wash and I go through the little thing and then I have to vacuum and wipe down the car myself.
Yeah.
Those vacuums are really strong.
They are
And
very
I hadn't cleaned out my cup holder yet.
took the whole cup with it.
Oh, it took my favorite chapstick, all my coins, just like this. I didn't even like hear it like rattling down the tube. It was like, and they were gone.
That vacuum is taking everything.
And I was just, I was going to clean out the cup holders, but I was just reaching to do the passenger seat
Mhm.
from the driver's side and just bringing the vacuum across the middle of the car.
Mhm.
It took everything.
Mm-hmm. I've been there
It was
before. That's
embarrassing.
why I had to do the spa at the mall.
Right. Okay.
So now you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Whoa.
I had a big L.
You're just really unlucky.
I really am, because sometimes I don't always get it right. Most of the time, I don't always get it right. I don't get it right. But I did everything in my power to get this right. Okay. Sissy, mermaid cake, custom. Cassius, soccer cake. Ronaldo, number 7, custom. 4:45 pickup. The birthday starts at 6. I'm there and they're like, I'm sorry, what's your order number? And I was like, right here. Is this the store? Yeah.
Is this the right store? Is this the right cake shop?
Yeah, it's here. And they're like, well, we can't find it. And I'm like, what? Then they come back and they're like, we forgot to make them. So even when I do things right and on time, I still get fucked over. And I was very sad because I like put so much into it.
Yeah.
So then I had to get these random ice cream cakes that were not, they were fine. But also I thought that we didn't have enough cake because there were so many kids. And I'm like, is this bad? Everyone was fine.
It was fine.
But I was like, okay, do not let this cake situation ruin everything while I was on my way there. My mom was like, who cares? And
Oh,
I was
I'm glad Sandy
Me.
was there. You handled it well.
like, I did.
But I feel like this is going to put you off from being so prepared because you're like, even when I get,
Even when I'm prepared,
even when what's in here? Even when I'm prepared, it goes to shit. And I'm like, well, now she's never going to be on time and prepared again.
I saw this TikTok that was like, do you have that friend that everything that has ever been bad just happens to them? And she was like explaining her best friend. And I'm like, this is me. Luck. Wait, what are those? We talked about like the Nigerian parents saying like that you're not smart, basically.
Yeah.
What wisdom follows you.
Yeah. But you were faster.
But you were faster or something. Yes.
Yeah.
That's me.
You're too fast for the luck.
I really am. I think I need to slow down and just like let the luck just hold me like a baby.
I really want that for you.
Yeah, me too.
Do you have a random obsession of the week? What have you been Googling? What have you been doing?
ChatGPT has become my therapy.
Yeah.
I tell you this all the time.
Yeah. Funny that ChatGPT tells you the exact same things that your best friend tells you. Don't text him back.
He's a loser.
Don't send that message. Leave it alone.
Yeah. And ChatGPT has been telling me that for a while.
As have I.
Yes. And I was just like, you know what, ChatGPT, maybe you and Allie and all my friends are right. And my mother. And you were. So thank you.
I usually stay away from these types of things because, I get scared. But Lucas and some friends were discussing how there was a murder just down the street and there was a serial killer in the 70s. And so I find myself looking up like LA killers.
Yeah.
And then I can't sleep.
Yeah. Well,
so I need to stop.
That's why the kids watch Pulse with me.
Anyways, Delulu of the week. We always have things that we're convinced are good ideas and then they're not. Obviously for Sid, one of them was thinking she was an acrobat.
Yeah.
But I realized that if you're going to bake a dessert for your friends, you have
to try it first.
Well, you also need to make one for yourself because I made Rice Krispie treats.
Oh, I did see those in the locker room.
For the team. I when you have a treat laying out and you go with a knife and you just like take a tiny corner and then you're like, well, now there's a corner, so I should go down the side so it looks even.
I don't do that, but yeah.
And then you start again.
And they were all gone.
Let's just say the pieces that went to the team were much smaller than
initially. You ate some.
Yeah, Lucas and I would just go by with a little.
Because I was like, yeah. What? Bring like 3 for the team and say everyone ate it. What? I feel that way with like birthday presents and stuff. I'm like, this is so nice. Like, I'm so excited to get them this. And then I'm like, I think it would look good on
I
me.
like it. So just
Yeah. So
buy
now
and
we
bake
both
two
have
of
the same
everything.
things. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Do you have a Delulu, a Sydney Delu? Lou?
I think
Sydney
I'm always
Le
Delulu.
Delu?
I'm just living in a beautiful Delulu life. It's better to be Delulu than to be honest with yourself. No, my Delulu situation is like, I can play. Let me out the cage. But, you know, I tore my calf in half, and so we got to give it time.
Yeah. But you wake up and you get there and you're like, put me in, coach.
100%.
Yeah, I think we both are a little Delulu
We're Delulu.
when it comes to that.
Yeah.
But that's what's keeping us going.
Yeah, and I'm like, I can play through pain. No problem. It's
Yeah,
fine.
no, we're not going to do that anymore.
No.
I think it's time for last call. So we have I think we have a voice. Do we have a voicemail? We love the voicemails.
We love a voicemail, yeah.
Let's
hear it.
Let's hear what's living rent free in your head.
Hi, Sid and Allie. My name's Thayer. I have never played soccer in my life, but I'm an avid watcher. I'm a college athlete at the University of Oregon. I was just wondering what you guys think about college athletics today, especially with soccer, with so many people going pro way younger. Like, how did college athletics shape you into who you are today? And also a fun question, if you were in college right now, like, and couldn't play professional, what would your NIL dream deal be? Anyways, that's all. Thanks. Bye.
Girl, we were born in the wrong generation because we would have been making that money.
At least Sid would have.
You too.
I don't know.
Smart Stanford girl that's fast and cute.
I did love making content
Well, there you
a
go.
long time ago.
There you go.
Before it was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original OG content queen. This is like a really good question because obviously we have teammates that, you know, didn't go to college or they went for a year. And like for me, college changed my life.
Yeah.
It's like where I got to understand myself and like you figure yourself out because you can make mistakes and you're forgiven for those mistakes. Once you get here, you can't make as many mistakes and you're not forgiven that easily.
Yeah, the expectations are a lot higher.
Yes. And I think just like being able to come in as a freshman and then you like look up to these people and like they go every year until it's your turn and you're like, wow, like how much have I grown? Like, what do I know about myself? I just thought that that was like the best thing about college for me. And so I would stay, if it was me right now, I would stay in college and I would be eating up NIL.
What would your dream deal be?
I don't think we can say that on this podcast.
Okay.
I don't know if that would work in college athletics. Let me see. I don't know.
I feel like you would have loved to have some really sexy car with your seduction.
Fine.
Like that would have been a really good
one that I didn't have to pay for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if this happened at Stanford, but at UCLA, I'm probably telling all of these secrets that everyone knows, but we would have like I would have friends that obviously we came in as freshmen together and like I know them. And then all of a sudden they would like show up with like a G-Wagon. And I'm like doing the math in my head. Like, you know, the Julia Roberts meme where there's like all of these numbers. That's what I'm doing.
It's not Julia Roberts, but I know the meme.
Who is it?
I don't know.
It is Julia
It's
Roberts.
not Julia Roberts.
We'll see after this. It is Julia Roberts.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Agree to disagree. But that's what I would be looking for. Because I'm like, oh, how'd you get that? Oh, my aunt got it from me. For me. My aunt got it for me. Oh. It's not a booster? It's not a booster? I know how it works. Why didn't we have boosters? Now I went back to I told you when I went back to school, I was like, what is this place? It was like this sci-fi, everything's like so architectural, if that's a word.
It's a different time.
And I'm like, man, if it was like this, I would have tried. I would have tried in school.
Well, you did pretty damn good for yourself.
Yeah.
You got those deals in the end.
Okay, but we
I
missed
know.
out.
I know. We
missed
did.
out.
We did. I'm trying to think what I spent the most money on. I like kind of was into cooking, but not that much.
Trader Joe's for me.
Well, you had one right there.
Yeah. On campus, basically.
I feel like, actually, a deal that I would have loved, especially my senior year when I was living in more an apartment style housing, would have been like meals, like meal prep, because I liked cooking, but I didn't really know anything about nutrition.
We're eating out of the package.
Yes.
We're cooking it up.
Yeah.
But who knows what's in it?
And it just definitely wasn't like fueling
We didn't have like nutrition situations.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about how like your like, what's it called? I don't know how your cafeteria was, but ours had like the most unbelievable pizza.
Yeah.
Like unreal. And then we had like other little areas like chicken wings, tenders, like all
milkshakes,
of the
candy,
things.
Lucky Charms.
And you're like, how can I not?
Yeah. And my mom was so strict with everything I ate. And so when I went, I mean, I don't know how I didn't gain more than 15 pounds because I just went nuts.
15 is real.
Yeah.
It is.
And the alcohol.
Well, the pop-off.
Yes.
Yeah, the pop-off. It's tough.
So yeah.
You get to bring $2, and you pay for a $7 bottle of vodka.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you share it between 30 people.
So we loved college.
We
to
loved
answer your
college.
great question.
Yeah.
But those deals definitely would have helped us out.
Yeah. But yeah, you would choose college every time.
I would have. Yeah.
Same.
I think so. It's just
Same.
yeah. It's hard to even imagine.
I know. But also I'm like, I understand why people want to go and like just do it now. But I also think that it's just an amazing time to figure out who you are.
Yeah.
Instead of being in this like really crazy environment right away.
Yeah. To each their own. But yeah. Fear the tree. Those are 4 of the best years of my life.
Go brew.
Well, thank you again to Tisha because this was really fun to get to know her. And you will be seeing us in All In on the golf course because she is going to teach us.
She's also going to have her haters try to golf.
Exactly.
Which we're really excited about.
Make sure you're following us on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube.
Anywhere you get your podcasts or you can watch us, just do it.
Rate and review. 5 stars. We're working hard to get you those transition videos that you like. So,
they're coming.
The BTS is there waiting for you on socials.
I don't know if
BFFR
you're ready.
Show.
I don't know if you're ready, but they're coming.
Oh, Chicken wants to say goodbye.
Yep. Chicken is loving Auntie.
I know. And Chicken wants you to keep sending in your questions and your comments in the DMs, on the hotline, or in the emails.
She also, a lot of people have been asking about like her like just day to day. And so we're going to film her.
Yeah, there was a few day in the life requests.
Yeah.
And your wish is our command.
It's our command.
So see you next Monday.
Bye.
Say bye, Chicken.